I think Bud could beat Canelo. Like I said, I've been saying this. I don't think size win fights. I think skills do. So yeah, I think like being a southpaw with good movement and sharp boxing, it'd be hard for Canelo with that high guard to walk him down and load up on them big hooks. I think Bud would be.
Take that question back.
Yeah, why?
Because you're talking about Crawford.
Yeah.
He's
Weight classes.
the most composed guy. Yeah. What, you don't think he'll be prepared?
More important for Crawford than anybody, you know. But I think if anybody could beat Canelo, I think Crawford could.
I know you said like he could be the guy. What kind of a chance do you ultimately give him?
Boxing experts believe Terence Crawford won't just challenge Canelo Alvarez, he'll finish him. Many insiders are predicting a 9th round knockout due to Crawford's speed, power, and ring IQ. Fans and pundits are now bracing for what could be one of boxing's biggest upsets.
We have to talk about this. Terence Crawford just tweeted, Canelo versus Crawford is definitely by far the biggest fight in boxing. This guy is not playing around. All right. Crawford, pound for pound, #1. Canelo, biggest star in boxing still at the moment. Anywhere. I'm not talking about just in the US, Mexico, the UK, everywhere. Canelo is now open. At first, it was, hey, I can't go down to 160. I can't do a catch weight of 160. If he wants to fight me, it's gonna be at 168. Plus, I'm not gonna get any credit if I beat a Terence Crawford. It would be like Terence Crawford fighting Tank, moving 2 weight classes up, and I'm not gonna get credit for that. Terence Crawford is a special fighter. He is like a Floyd and a Manny that can move up to weight classes, carry his power, can beat up bigger guys.
Crawford claims no opponent Canelo has faced matches his skill level, giving him a clear advantage. On the Pound for Pound podcast, he confidently stated this belief.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not Kovalev.
Kovalev was
we have to respect
older.
the power of Canelo.
He does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power. But all those guys that you named is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is night and day.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
A tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be.
Former sparring partner Corin Davis highlighted the size difference, warning that physicality, not just skill, will matter most. Trainer Abel Sanchez echoed this, saying Canelo's body shots could punish Crawford's 2-division leap. On the other hand, experts like Teddy Atlas and Shannon Briggs support Crawford's superior ring IQ and strategic adaptability.
It's a little overrated.
Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire. It's in his mind. It's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class. Can he carry it? But those intangibles, I believe that he has them.
Teddy Atlas praised Crawford as a special fighter, suggesting Canelo no longer displays the dominance he once had. Atlas believes Canelo's decline in explosiveness contrasts sharply with Crawford's elite speed, precision, and versatility.
Hey everyone, we are 1 week removed from Canelo Alvarez, the 168-pound King's title defense versus William Skull. Now that we've had a week to digest it, I just want to get your early thoughts. Las Vegas, Nevada, Legion Stadium, Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds. Let's just hear your early thoughts and your preview for this mega fight.
Pretty much the same as it was a long time ago when they first announced this fight, and everybody thought I was crazy, which they often think. What are you gonna do? They thought I was whatever. Come on. I like Crawford. I like Crawford then, I like him now. I liked him before Canelo looked not so good in his last fight, obviously. I thought it was going to be... I just think Crawford's real special. I think Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. I see it. The timing, the instinct, the eyes, the ability to be chilly cold, not just cold and calm, but chilly cold, where you can see things other people don't see and react to it. I know he didn't have a great performance when he moved up to 154, but he was fighting a good fighter. He was fighting a guy that fought a very difficult...
Amir Khan, who fought Canelo and sparred with Crawford, gave Crawford the edge in speed, intelligence, and adaptability. He noted that while Canelo is dangerous early, Crawford's timing and IQ become lethal as the fight progresses.
I fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them?
Canelo's stronger and is easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Yeah. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you can see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So, look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting?
Trainer Stephen Breadman Edwards argued Crawford's in-fight adjustments are unlike anything Canelo has faced. He compared Crawford's style to a mix of Mayweather and Bivol Mobile, cerebral and precise. Edwards believes Crawford's stamina and killer instinct will help him stop Canelo in the later rounds.
Crawford's adjustments in fights are so underrated. He is a master adjuster. He finds something in every fight and just goes with it. That last fight, people talk about he struggled. You know what he found that last fight? A simple jab. He just started beating the guy up with a jab. He finds something in every fight. And he don't fight a lazy fight. Canelo, for as good as he is, he hasn't stopped anybody since 2021. That's 4 years. You know why? Because he gets a little tired and gets like a little bit complacent. He's a power puncher.
Stephen A. Smith warned that Canelo is making a mistake by pursuing Crawford, citing Crawford's dangerous combination of speed, intelligence, and adaptability.
Fuzz, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Paulo couldn't do it and lost fight #2. Trained him for fight Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small. No doubt boxing skills are sublime. No doubt he's pound for pound one of the best on the planet Earth. Crawford is the real deal. The real deal. And him and Charlo is the fight I want to see. Him and Charlo is the right fight I want to see. But y'all gonna stop holding it against Charlo. When you hit somebody and you know you can't hurt them and they keep coming, what the hell are you supposed to do?
Jeff Mayweather praised Crawford's technical mastery, but warned about the risks of moving up to weight classes. He emphasized that while Crawford's skills are elite, fighting smart, not toe-to-toe, is the only way to overcome Canelo's size and power.
It's kind of tough, but if anybody can do it, I think it would be Terrence Crawford. I mean, skill-wise, I think he's a better fighter than Canelo, but Canelo is also a great fighter but he owns that weight class that he's in. So I would just say that I think that Crawford has to fight almost a perfect fight to win, and take advantage of Canelo's mistakes.
Yeah, so we have, is it almost kind of a battle of, we have two guys, obviously the best, two of the best 3 or 4 boxers in the sport, regardless of weight class, but
yeah,
which one is closer to the version of their prime, right? They're both getting older. I mean, they're both still, very, very good at this point, but do you think maybe one of them it's time for him to start falling off, and that might be the difference in this fight, that one starts to trail off a little bit?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, both guys are aging, And you never know. You never know when they're going to show their age. So it could be either one of them that does that. But, I mean, I just lean to a Crawford because I just see dude has so many skills. And I mean, I just see that him possibly winning the fight by decision, but could also lose a close decision.
Canelo's recent performance against William Skull raised concerns. He landed only 152 punches in 12 rounds, one of his lowest outputs. Analysts noted poor timing, disrupted rhythm, and sluggish footwork. Against a mobile fighter like Crawford, such lapses could be fatal.
Joe was saying that one of Canelo's biggest strengths is his legs. It generates power and it helps with his punch resistance. Well, those legs are sliding and that power is diminishing. Canelo hasn't had a stoppage win now since he knocked out Caleb Plant in 2021. And yeah, he's dropped some of these guys, but he's not been able to step on the gas and finish them. He's not been able to go through the gears. His gas tank, you can put that into question as well. And Canelo Alvarez, come July, be 35 years old. So he is, look, Canelo's been around so long and his real prime was in his mid-20s. So we associate Canelo, mid-20s to early 30s. So we kind of associate Canelo with that. I don't want to say ever young, but you know, he is still young, just not in boxing senses. But he's been around so long, 20 years a pro, and he's been at world levels for probably 15 of those. You're going to expect some slippage. And I think in this fight, an opponent, it was very negative, yes, but an opponent who Canelo Alvarez of 5 years ago would have handled, and he did handle him, but you know what I mean? He probably would have put some damage on William Skull. He didn't do anything. He didn't look good. And William Skull played his part in that, it has to be said. As I said, you fight her that negative, there's only so much you can really do, you know? Even if you're Canelo Alvarez, even if you are Alexander Usyk, if you've got a fighter who is just going into this fight with one mindset, I want to go 12 rounds. I'll give you an example.
Shane Mosley believes Crawford would easily beat even an improved Errol Spence. He emphasized that Crawford's adaptability, movement, and IQ outclass Spence's size-based style. Mosley suggested Spence should move up in weight rather than risk another loss.
I just think that Crawford has more rhythm, more movement, more stuff. And not just having more movement, more stuff, he has the power and everything just to be one of those great fighters. He has everything. And if you have Spence is not one-dimensional, but in that fight, he was really one-dimensional, really stiff. And if they looked like they had really a lot of problems trying to get down to his weight, didn't have enough time to work on stuff they need to work on to, attack Crawford or to do anything to Crawford. And then when they got in the ring, he was so weak. I mean, Crawford dropping him with right jabs. We're like, dang, both just dropping him.
Andre Ward is mentoring Crawford ahead of the Canelo fight, helping him refine both strategy and mental focus. Their training centers on disrupting Canelo's rhythm and imposing Crawford's, pace mirroring the kind of fight Ward himself excelled in.
Right. As you see, iron sharpening iron. Two legends, one retired, two-division undefeated Olympic gold medalist, first ballot Hall of Famer, Andre S.O.G. Ward, helping and training with three-division world champion, two-division undisputed world champion, and the reigning pound-for-pound king and future first ballot Hall of Famer, Terrence Bud Crawford, as Terrence Crawford is preparing to become a four-division world champion August 3rd when he faces off against WBA super welterweight, junior middleweight world champion Israel Madrimov. And the WBO title will be on the line as well. This is epic. There's shadow boxing. Terrence Crawford in southpaw stance. As you see, Andre Ward in the orthodox stance. Many people start.
Crawford brings cerebral precision and switch-hitting brilliance. Canelo brings power, experience, and grit. But experts agree, in a fight based on movement and timing, Crawford has the edge. Still, Canelo remains a dangerous and experienced test.
going up and becoming undisputed against Canelo. Whoo! Come on, man. I'm flying in the sunset, man. Thank you, boxing God.
That would be it. Yeah.
That's the only thing yet for me. I didn't accomplish everything there is to accomplish in the sport of boxing. You know, there's really nothing for me to accomplish right now. Like anything, it's about the money now. It's about the money. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not, but the money and to beat Canelo, if that fight was ever to happen, come on, man. Y'all better leave me alone. Leave me alone, man. Call me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
TBC, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been thinking about. I don't know why. You know, I was just like, man, the last few days I was like, man, I don't know if it's God talking to me or what, but that's a fight that if he win, if Canelo win, then yeah, I'm gonna try to pursue that.